Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Grab a cold one. It's Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
See, now we've got a problem, Huck. I'm armed and you are unarmed.
You killed my computer. Great.
Well, that was short-lived.
Shot the computer in the back.
Welcome into
How low can you sink?
another edition of Brewsday Tuesday. I've got to pull up my Amazon and or some online shopping and buy a new computer for Huck. All right, so great start. How about this weather we're having lately, Huck?
Yeah, it's great. It's a little. It was really, really damp, and then summer came, and then who knows what's going to be going on now. My
yard's been a pond for
a
couple of days now, but you know what? I'm okay with it because it's getting warmer. I can break out the shorts and really feel like I can get outside. And I think you were feeling similarly because you brought us some interesting beers today.
Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, my favorite pop soda. You were talking about your soda pop addiction, and my favorite was Orange Crush. So I have in my hot little hand a Orange Smash, which I think is, they can't really use Orange Crush name or they get their pantsuit off, by Devil's Backbone Distilling Company. Okay. So this is not really a beer. This is a vodka drink.
It's a good segue from last week into this week.
7.5% alcohol.
Look at that transition there.
It's a Huck session alcoholic beverage.
Well, mine's a little closer because it's the In God We Crush Orange Crush Ale from Flying Dog. They just went all in, whole hog.
One of my favorite breweries. I got to tell you, Flying Dog.
I'm hard pressed. Like I think we've talked about this before because then you brought up, I believe it was the spit beer, and I don't think I've had a bad.
That was Dogfish Head.
Was a Dogfish Head?
Yeah,
okay, well, I've not had a bad one from Flying Dog, and of course I love. One of those things I'm always talking about is the artwork. Well, of course, Ralph Steadman does most, if not all, of their label artwork. So,
and he was my hero, Hunter S. Thompson's guy. I call myself Huck S. Thompson Jr. sometimes when I'm shooting stuff up.
Well, I mean, Hunter had all kinds of aliases. I had a buddy who went by Raoul Duke in college.
Yeah. I've gone by Raoul a few times. My list of aliases is large.
See, I have so many
that
I can never keep track of which ones I've used. So I get caught real quick.
I actually boarded a ship and was listed on the
manifest?
The manifest as Huck Bowles. So I'm officially, government recognizes me as Huck Bowles.
Eventually, for whatever reason, you're going to get pulled over and then.
Yeah.
Do you have any aliases to declare? Hell.
Well, I know a guy, they pulled him over and, actually he was being arrested for something. And they said, do you have any aliases? And he was kind of drunk. And he said, well, some people call me Maurice. So his official alias is now Maurice.
Maybe going as Maurice. We put that bolo
because he speaks of the competence of love. So, but anyway, so the Orange Crush thing, this is awesome. Let's, that's summer, summertime, Orange Crush, moon pie. You know what moon pie is?
I do. My grandfather used to, we'd go to a baseball game or something. And then on the way home, you stop off, you get a glass bottle Coke and a moon pie.
Right.
Sometimes peanuts.
I don't know if you've looked at moon pies lately. Of course they had chocolate was the original moon pie. Then they came out with the vanilla and that didn't really go.
No.
Then they came out with the banana and I was preferring the banana. But then moon pies went away, and when they came back, they had 3 graham cracker things, instead of 2. So now up north, they have, maybe in the south, they have the chocolate cake. What's that called? With frosting in between. It's like a moon pie. Well,
see, I don't know. I'm real bad with all this stuff. In any of those that I've ever eaten, I've never gone out and bought myself. The most I'll go is get some of those Hostess donuts. The little tube of donuts. I like those, but I don't really
That's not
eat those very much.
Whoopie pies.
Yes.
Whoopie pies.
I should have remembered that because that was the was it the match game? They couldn't say sex on air, so it was always whoopie.
Oh, whoopie.
Which to me sounds far worse than sex because when I think whoopie, I think a lot of things, including like whoopee cushion. Not a really good euphemism for sex. They weren't digging very deep there.
So I wonder. I mean, that's just really weird that they said whoopee, because I mean that whoopee would mean that.
I think their theory behind using that was that either the woman or the man is saying whoopee.
Okay.
That's got to be the extension. Yep. But
okay, I had to look at this. I'm sorry, I was off for a minute. Maine. I knew that. I should have known that because my family's from New England, and we had really good friends near Lake Sebago in Maine. And that's where I first had a whoopie pie. But they have them like, you know how you see Girl Scout cookies. Well, they do that. They'll be driving by a school and they'll be selling whoopie pies. Of course, you have to pull in and get one because they're delicious.
I'm a sucker for the Girl Scout cookies. I've definitely gotten myself. There's not a lot of conflict in my marriage, but a lot of it surrounds around me bringing home Girl Scout cookies.
So I ordered some, and my wife said, I said, do you want some? I texted her, and she says, no, just give them $20 donation. So I did. So I ordered my boxes, and I gave them a $20 donation. And then when the cookies came in, they gave me cookies anyway. So I'm like, now I have to eat 8 boxes of cookies instead of 4 boxes.
Not have to.
No, I have to.
You get to.
Yeah, I know.
You're privileged enough to.
So you can eat a whole box of Samoas. But this Orange Crush would get delicious with those too, by the way.
I mean, once you start adding orange citrus to beer, it's hard to go wrong.
How is that one?
It's Flying Dog. It's really good. It's not my favorite out of their what I would call the warmer summer line, but I think I also may have been the only person who really enjoyed the Wind Dead Rise with the Old Bay.
Yeah, I like those.
I like that a lot. Like if you're doing something weird, have fun with it. Not that I would say orange is horribly weird. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, this is really, not to be smart aleck, or probably to be one, this is like basically a screwdriver. I mean, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, and they can't call it that because I'm sure someone has it trademarked, so they went with the orange slam.
It's a carbonated screwdriver. Basically, that's what I'm getting out of this. And it actually has just a little tiny bit of tangness to it. He's blowing my phone up. I'll have to wait.
You know, we were talking about on last week's show that the seltzers, they're either malted or it's vodka and seltzer. And I didn't really think about it last week. I'm thinking about it now. You don't really taste the vodka.
No, you don't.
At all.
No, you don't. And this either.
Weird. That's why vodka is the ultimate mixer.
There you go.
For the covert drunk.
Oh, I know. I mean, my brother was, he's a recovered alcoholic, and he was a vodka guy. A lot of vodka.
It's all fun and games until you accidentally drink a water bottle filled with vodka.
Yeah, well,
I had a roommate do that to me once. Oh, I was so mad. Well, it's 8 a.m. I've got to go to class. What the hell?
Well, I'll get up in the morning. Sometimes there'll be a note from Drunk Huck, and they'll say, drink this, and I'll start drinking it. It's straight vodka.
Drunk Huck's a dick.
He is a dick. He'll order stuff on Amazon, then delete the emails. So when it comes, it's a surprise.
See, that's nice. Giving you surprise gifts. That's not too bad, but the surprise cup of vodka is not.
Yeah, that's just that. But, I do have if I'm not working and I have a good morning nightcap, that's like a half of a bourbon sitting by the table. You will feel a lot better in the morning if you sip that down before you head for the coffee pot. I'm just saying. Your mileage may vary. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
I mean, there's a reason hair of the dog's a thing.
Right.
For me, Bloody Marys work perfectly. In my experience, because you get your full serving of vegetables.
Yeah, I'm not a Bloody Mary guy. I'll have one. I'll go to the Bloody Mary bar and put bacon and everything in it. And that's good. But my go-to is a double screwdriver and a short glass in the morning.
Screwdrivers, good mimosas. Do you make mimosas ever?
Yeah.
Do you put vodka in them?
No. Well, I'll start now.
A local restaurant, their mimosa is, champagne and orange juice, but to make it more worth your buck, they also add vodka. Now, I'm not going to say which restaurant it is.
I have an idea.
Love it. And everyone should start doing that.
So we make them with cranberries sometimes instead of orange juice.
Cranberry juice, I think that's called a poinsettia.
Is it?
Those are good. That the in-laws, they have those at their Christmas Eve dinner.
Well, we make on Christmas Day while we're cooking, we have cranberry margaritas, and they are delicious.
Now, do you prefer your margaritas blended or?
Yeah, we
on
blend those, but normally on the rocks. But those we blend.
I have a blended margarita anytime I crave a Slurpee.
Yeah, there you go.
So I had a good one back on Valentine's Day.
Well, once a year they do a free Slurpee day somewhere, don't they?
Yeah, but then you have to add your own liquor.
Ah, there you go. I know. That's like, go to the, well, they're not having it, St. Patrick's Day in Roanoke parade, and they always set up out front of one of the restaurants with the bar. So you go get your cup of coffee, and then they're selling shots of Jameson. So you just go over and get a shot of Jameson. When they're not looking, you pour it in your coffee cup, and then out you go on the street. Hey, what's up? And you're just like everybody else that hangs around on the streets of Roanoke.
I mean, and it's St. Patrick's Day. I feel like there should be a pass for that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it should be, I mean, I can assume why people aren't encouraging it, but it definitely should be part of the tradition.
Well, of course, now, we can roam free like Buffalo with our drinks anyway. So that shouldn't be a problem anymore since you can buy liquor to go. Of course, I guess you're supposed to get a meal. In Utah, if you want to drink like a flight, you have to get a meal.
Well,
entree.
Hey, I'm shocked they even have beer in Utah.
Yeah, well, it was all 4% up until a couple years ago.
Yeah, as I say, they've had I'm saying based on my knowledge, so I could be wrong, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they had the longest and most strict running blue laws in the country.
Yeah,
when it came to booze.
I think so. I don't. Alabama, Mississippi were pretty draconian.
You couldn't get liquor in Utah. You had to basically drive across the state line, or even to get beer that was over 4%.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah,
4% barely does anything.
Well, until they released the 4% beer like 10 years ago, but up until 2 years ago, everything on draft had to be 4%. So if you bought a Dogfish Head 120 on draft, it was 4%. Had to be.
Oof.
Yeah, it's crazy. Why all those laws need to go away? Vote people in that'll fix that. Let's get it fixed.
I'm a firm believer in if you want to drink 99% ethanol, go for it. I don't recommend it. I'm not going to do it, but it's your choice.
Well, I mean, at some point, you are drinking that watered down.
That's true.
Factually. So I'm ready to check this bad boy in.
I am as well. He is Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped. I am Horror Show Radio. And
the Devil's Backbone Orange Smash, because it's not really a beer, that's okay. But it's pretty good for a mixed cocktail. So I don't think it's like a 4.25. I think I could keep a thing of these in the refrigerator for Sunday mornings. Might be a good idea.
Really good. I mean, would you say it's a candidate to potentially maybe swap it out for a White Claw every once in a while?
It tastes a little sweet.
A little sweet?
Yeah, I don't know if it has the information. Not really. I'd have to look it up. I mean, it tastes a little sweet. It looks like probably I have too many calories for swapping it for White Claw.
Gotcha. Well, I've got the In God We Crush Orange Crush Ale. Flying Dog, I mean, like I said, solid product, 6% ABV. Not my favorite from their portfolio, but it's still going to get a 4. Extremely solid beer. Once again, always a good job done by Flying Dog. And that's going to do it for this segment of Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store. We're going to have some more fun on the next one.
Oh, yeah. We got something a little different, but still summery.
All right. Can't wait to see what's up his sleeve. We're going to rock on 105.3 The Bear.
See, I just left this customer. Let me see what they want.
For that.
It was 4%. Had to be.
I mean, like I said, solid. Gotcha. Well, I've every once in a while.
Good idea.
Really good.
A thing of these in the refrigerator, because it's not really a beer. That's okay, but it's pretty good for a mixed cocktail. So I don't think it's like a 4.25. Hello. Hey, it's Jeff. I'm actually doing a radio show right now. So